Hi, I'm Dan and welcome to Awesome English. This lesson is a part of our series on literary devices and text features. In this lesson, we're going to learn about what a hook is and what rhetorical questions are. Alright, let's get learning. Is rain wet? Can a fish swim? Do dogs bark? These are rhetorical questions. Even though they have a question mark, we all know the answer. So why do we use them in writing? Especially, why might we use them with a hook? The main purpose of a rhetorical question is really to get the reader's attention. Alright, let's learn more. Okay, so welcome to our awesome checklist for today's lesson. These are the learning objectives we want to achieve by the end of the lesson. It's our roadmap to success. So the first one is to be able to know what a hook is and a rhetorical question. Then, to be able to know the different types of hooks we can use to catch the reader's attention. Then, to be able to choose a hook that you might use in your own writing. Then finally, to be able to practice using hooks and getting ready for using them in your writing. Okay, let's get moving. Alright, so here's some awesome hooks that you can use in your writing to up-level your work and make your writing awesome. So the first one is a question hook. Can you ask the reader a really important question? Or maybe you can start with a rhetorical question. Either way, it can catch the reader's attention. The next one is the statement hook. Can you start with a statement that is a really assertive claim to really engage the reader? Then you could use a fact or a statistic hook. These are great ways to really capture the reader's attention and also link it back to the meaning of your work. Let's learn a few more. Alright, so another really good hook is a literary device. You can use a simile or a metaphor to really catch the reader's attention. Another hook could be a story hook. Start your writing with a little story. It could be an anecdote, something exciting to draw the reader in. Another one is a description hook. Write a vivid description or a scene that can really capture the reader's attention. And the final strategy we have is a quote hook. Start with a really important quote that links to the theme of your writing. Alright, let's learn more. Okay, now it's time for a think, pair, share. I hope you are now starting to understand the different types of hooks we can use in our writing to engage the reader. So, if you're in class, talk to the person next to you. If not, have a little brainstorming session at home. Which are your top 3 hooks that you want to use in your writing? Have a think, start sharing now. Alright, now it's time for a recap on the learning objectives we set ourselves at the beginning of the lesson. Give me a thumbs up if you now know what a hook is and a rhetorical question. Give me another thumbs up if you can now list some different types of hooks you can use to make your writing awesome. Give me another thumbs up if you're able to choose some of the hooks that you want to learn more about. And then finally, give me a thumbs up if you're able to practice some of those hooks today. Alright, let's keep going. Now it's time for some independent learning. Now that you know what a hook is and a rhetorical question is, it's time to do some practice to consolidate what we've learned today. So, you got some homework. Go and write a hook for each of the strategies that we've discussed today. Have it ready. So when you're doing some writing, you can throw a hook into your work. You may want to innovate it or change it slightly. Either way, remember, practice makes progress. Keep learning. Thanks for learning us today at Awesome English. I hope you now know the different types of hooks we can use to make our writing awesome. I'll see you next time, and remember to stay awesome.